Here we are. Welcome to Packman Paranormal Live. I'm Ernie Pack.
Denise Pack. He refuses to introduce me.
This is our thing. We talk about this all the time. I say, welcome to Packman Paranormal Live. I'm Ernie Pack. And you say,
I'm Denise Pack.
Yeah. And then we start talking.
There's
Stephen Comet's in the house. So we're here and
without a plan per usual.
We have no plan. I know a couple things we're going to talk about, but we don't have a plan.
The part y'all over.
There's a chair over here.
Then you need to fix that. The part y'all missed every night before we go live is me trying not to catch a charge. There's Mark Brown. What?
Are we going to talk about our sponsors?
We don't have any official sponsors.
We're sponsored by Frost Buddy.
We're not sponsored by anybody. We're hoping to be.
And we're sponsored by the Red Yeti.
We should be.
We really should be. So we're going to talk about Mark Brown, who's in the chat.
Yep. Let's talk about Mark Brown.
Let's talk about Mark Brown.
He's ugly.
What?
That came out of his mouth, Mark, not mine.
Well, he is really, though.
I was hoping T-Dog would be in here before you started down that road.
Well, I won't. We'll give T-Dog a minute.
Yeah,
T-Dog, if you're in here, say hey to us.
He may not be in here because he's had a rough day with rehab and everything. So
we'll give him a few minutes before we start talking about that part of it. But no, I hope everybody had a good Valentine's weekend. I got to spend my Valentine's date night with my wife, chasing restaurants that we could get into. Red Yeti wasn't one of them. So, Chef Mike, you're on my shit list.
That technically wasn't Valentine's night, by the way.
That was our Valentine's date night. There's Big Daddy Andy in the house.
Was it really, though?
Well, we were hungry, and it was close to Valentine's Day. So it was kind of like Valentine's Day.
Our actual Valentine's Day was us being lazy and laying around here.
Yeah, yesterday we just sat home and avoided crowds.
He's got bad feet.
Steaks on the grill.
He's got bad feet right now, like literally got bad feet.
Oh, I mean, they're sexy as hell, but I've got condition that make them hurt very badly. But no, we didn't do a whole lot. We stayed home. There's Ryan. Good to see you, bub. One thing we did do last night was we did our singing experiment that we've talked about a few times.
I don't know that we ever actually talked about that on here. I think we've talked about that on other
I know
people's.
I've talked about it on Greg's radio show.
And I think we mentioned it with
I
think we mentioned it with Sarah and Rob, but I don't even know if we mentioned it when we were live. So let's talk about that for a minute.
All right, go ahead.
Well, it started out with us, Ernie and we sing all the time.
We're amazing singers.
I wouldn't go that far.
I am. And
we sing all the time. And we started out noticing that there's Icy.
What's up, Icy?
We started out noticing it was weird. It was in the car that when I would sing, there was an extra voice in the back seat, which was bizarre. So we got this idea of, well, let's invite them,
whoever it may be,
into the house and see if they want to sing in the house. So long story short, we've got two songs.
Shout out to Trevor.
We've got two songs, one in particular that we set in the same place every night and we sing. And the idea was if we do the same song, that they will start to sing with us. They'll learn the tune. And we have noticed that the entire atmosphere of the house changes when we do it. Shadow play, they come out, rooms will get foggy.
You don't think it's people like out in the front yard holding up lighters and stuff when they hear us singing?
And they would probably maybe the angry mob with their torches. But there are light anomalies. We hear them singing back, and it seems to because we've
full-bodied apparitions.
I mean, we've been doing this for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, just about every night.
I'm out of town 3 nights a week, and there was last week we were sick and didn't do it a lot, but we seem to be getting more and more activity every time we do that. So for those of you coming here that like Mark Brown and want us to give you a concert,
who says Mark's allowed to come here?
Well, Mark kind of won a night here, so we got to kind of give it to him. Well, we kind of maybe need to talk about that.
Well, you want to get
you Yeah, he does. Because for anybody that doesn't know, we're going live at 9 p.m.
Greg.
Shut up. I'm talking. See, Greg, he does it to me too. At 9 p.m., because we're going to try to get off here just a few minutes early. We're going live on the Real Ditto House page 1841 site to do another ghost story because we've had to cancel that twice because
what do we call those?
Ernie and Denise After Dark.
Ernie and Denise After Dark.
He'll sing for you in his underwear, Mark. Hey, Trevor, you just missed it. I said long story short, and Ernie gave you a shout out as soon as I said that.
Exactly.
I don't know if I got Joanne there, but hello,
Howdy.
Joanne.
But anyway, yeah, the singing it seems to have triggered things, and it amps things up in the house a lot like storms do, which would be something we talk about tonight.
Maybe they're getting angry and trying to get us to shut up. There's that possibility.
It could be. We haven't had like doors slamming like people are leaving the house or anything like that yet, but it could happen. Can you boot that guy from there's Squatch Man himself. Everybody send your thoughts and prayers toward the Squatch Man. He's got a surgery coming up.
We're hoping for a speedy recovery because we need to get him back out in the woods.
Yes, exactly. The weather's going to be warming up, and we need to get him out in the forest with us. But
so let's go ahead and talk about, because I don't know if T-Dog's going to make it in or not. I mean, I haven't talked to him today, and he's been doing some rehab every day. So let's go ahead and talk about the auction and the winner and what's going on there.
All right. Yeah, most of you probably know our good friend T-Dog, Tim Comer, had a stroke a couple weeks back, and we decided to try to do something to help him out because he's still going through rehab. He's home now, thank goodness. For anybody that didn't know that, he is back home.
Outpatient rehab.
Doing outpatient rehab. He's still got a long road to get back to the T-Dog that we all know and love.
He's making great improvements.
He really is.
You can see every day.
Yeah, really is. Every time he comes on live, you can tell he's doing better. But anyway, Denise and I decided to try to help out with this situation a little bit. And we decided to auction off a night here at the house with all the proceeds going to T-Dog. And we started the bidding at $200. Bids started coming in almost immediately when we opened it. And then they kind of flattened out. And anyway, yesterday the bidding ended and Mark Brown was the top bidder with a bid of $400. Denise and I have decided to add an additional 100 to that. And we're going to be sending that to T-Dog as soon as we talk to him and get his Venmo.
I've got his Venmo, but like I told, because I was going to have Mark send it straight to T-Dog, but I don't have a direct link to it, and I didn't know if we needed his phone number since we were going. So I wanted to wait till we got through this podcast and take care of that. But yeah, we're going to just go ahead and round it up to 500 and send him an even 5 to help him out. So thank you for everybody that did. Everybody that thank you, Mark. Everybody sent their thoughts and prayers. I know there were some people that didn't have the money to bid when we started the bidding at $200. Well, and there was some people,
they sent donations directly to T-Dog.
So
we appreciate all y'all for doing that. He's a good guy and needs our help, and he's always been willing to help others when they needed it. So it was a good thing. So Mark's going to get with us after. Look, he is kind every once in a while, Greg. I'm always nice. We're going to get with Mark whenever he figures out when he might be interested in coming and trying to figure out a date for him. So anybody that didn't get into the Ditto House, might be time for Mark to be your best friend. Yeah, you might want to call Mark and be his best friend and say, hey, Mark, we're coming with you. So there you go. Big Daddy Andy, Stephen Kometz, there you go. Just attach yourselves to Mark. Hey, Mark, Bridget knows that you won. I'm just saying, because I was just talking to everybody does. I was just talking to Bridget a few minutes ago. So. Everybody in the world watches this show. And so now the whole world. The millions of the Pack fans. Millions and millions of the Pack fans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're all watching right now. I see 9. 10. It just went up to 10. See? It's getting better all the time. Look, Steven's already trying to rub elbows with Mark again. Why does Steven look like Harry and the Hendersons in that picture? Not the Hendersons, just Harry.
Stephen, Stephen, you just insult him all you want. Mark,
they don't give me a break, so why should I give them one? Really?
Stephen has been nice to you.
He's
Mark,
been
not so
mostly
much.
Yeah, Mark is not nice. He's not always nice. He's really not. But anyway, so that we got that done. I'm glad we were able to help, or I hope that this money is able to help Tim.
Look, the three of them are trying to get back in.
They're all kissing his butt. Yeah. Stephen and Andrew.
They're like, hey,
good job, Mark. We had such a good time up there with you last time. Remember us? Anyway, so what else did we have to talk? We wanted to talk about.
We're doing a project with Trevor, the one and only Trevor, next weekend.
Yes, Trevor Faith will be here at the Real Ditto House in 1841 with his camera equipment and gear. And we're going to be filming a short film. It's kind of a psychological thriller, I guess you could say. Or
it's going to be a joint venture between Packman Paranormal and Haunted Faith.
Yeah. And Denise has written a screenplay for that. And it's I think it's going to be cool. It's not scary. It's not.
Yeah.
I guess it could be. I guess it depends on how you take things. But it's just it's a cool little story with some twists, and kind of we're hoping that it's a you didn't see this coming kind of moment at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually writing a screenplay that's more my style, more of a horror flick. So,
short.
Yeah, it's a short. It's going to be probably about 45 minutes or so running time.
Well, my cousin does a lot of screenplays because when I first started writing it, it was an idea that I just happened to have just on a whim one night and thought I ought to write this down because, my imagination runs rampant all the time. And I was like, oh, this could make a good story. And I was like, it would be cool. Is Red in it? And he's not in this one. I was like, we ought to write this down and maybe we could actually turn this into maybe a 30-minute project because I wasn't looking at doing anything big. And then my cousin does a lot of film festivals. He does, which he's got a couple of DVDs out now, B-rated films.
He does like G horror flicks.
He was in one of the B-rated. He was a ranger.
Call it B? It was like C, D, E, F, G.
Anyway, my cousin has actually won awards for his short films, and he told me that if we can make it at least 40 minutes long, we can actually enter it in film festivals, but they have to be at least 40 minutes. So we're going to see what we can do, and if we need to fluff it a little bit.
Well, I'll tell one story on there, and that should do it. Right? According to you and Greg Bakken,
I've only given him a couple of lines, and he is not allowed to divert from them.
They're going to be the best delivered lines.
He only has like 2 or 3
in the
scenes.
History of short films.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. But
seriously, after the show, if anybody wants to get with me about my cousins, they're cute as can be. He's got one called Rabbids, Rabidts. One Frothy the Snowman, which his kids starred in, and they're like, how old were they? And they're like 9 and 11 or something. Like,
yeah,
they're really cute though. And then, like I said, his Rabbids one is the first one that he really did. He plays the ranger.
Yeah,
he's got like an
epic
2
performance.
sentences, but
it's an epic performance.
Oh,
I'll just give you a taste of it. How are you now?
Okay,
huh?
We're trying to sell.
That's pretty good.
To sell them, not.
How are you now? That's how I did it, just like that.
Hey, Greg, we actually had a funny thought before we went live. Ernie's got a tooth that he has to glue in, and he actually glued it in before we went live so it wouldn't fly out before we started the podcast.
I got a crown coming loose, okay?
And he said contagious smile while it was out. So I'm thinking when that comment came in the other night, he could have popped
it out.
They haven't been necessarily in a theater, but
he has rented the theater to show them.
He's rented theaters to show them on the opening night and did the signed DVDs. And and stuff. He's got a YouTube channel. He's published a couple of books, like children's horror books and things like that.
Yeah, he's a hilarious guy. He's a weirdo. He's Denise's cousin, so there's that.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, but yeah, there's that. But
you
what is
me.
What is Bakken saying over there?
Blind viewer made
Blind viewer. Listen to that. That's blind viewer.
She heard the smile in your voice.
It's like a silent echo.
She heard, yeah, that's the name of my short film. We decided it's going to be Silent Echoes.
So yeah, it's going to be good because it's got a cool name that I came up with.
That's the only thing you came at. Don't be trying to take credit for my project.
I got to get something out of it. You haven't let me have any input. Every time I said something,
because I'm tired of you trying to rule the roost with everything. He has to have his hands in everything. Not this time, buddy. Not this time.
Anyway,
I'm getting the credit I deserve. You don't give me no credit. I'm like an
I'll
old
give
shoe.
you credit. You ain't no old shoe.
When's the last time y'all saw him say anything nice about me anywhere?
I say nice stuff about her all the time when she's not harassing me. So there.
It is a good name.
It is a good name. You're right. And I came up with it. Remember that.
I think I might change it. I'll change it the last minute and not tell you. It's kind of like my oldest daughter's birth certificate. Her father stepped out of the room and I said, that's not what I want on there. And by the time it was filed, it was too late.
Good.
Exactly, Greg. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
He's never seen you be nice to me.
Greg is blind. He's as blind as his viewers. Look at the picture. Look at those glasses. Look. Ray Charles right there. Georgia. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Wait a minute. You don't give away the plot.
I don't think it was giving away a plot till you started.
Well, he just said it. But anyway, what were we going to say? I was going to say another word, and then you interrupted me. No, we got the short film coming up. Both of us are working on books, like we talked about before.
My book has been in the works for like 110 years.
She has actually picked it back up.
I can't sit in one spot long enough to get anything done. I really need medication. I will be the first to admit I need ADHD medication. I've actually got a doctor's appointment. Be proud of me, folks. I finally made an appointment because I can't sit down and read anything. I used to be a reader. I can't read anything. I do audiobooks. What was that? See that?
It's right there, whatever it was.
A piece of lint, maybe? I don't
know. Yeah, gotcha. What are we talking about? Yeah, I got that. No, I am actually writing another screenplay, like I said, for a horror flick that we're going to film here.
It follows mine.
It follows hers, and they kind of tie together. There's not like a direct tie, but if you pay attention to hers and then pay attention to mine, you'll see that that they're tied together. So they're not like prequels or sequels or anything like that. They're just kind of entwined.
Basically, we have pulled back on having private overnights here this year because it consumed our lives. Not that we didn't enjoy having people come in and experience the house, but it consumed our lives to the point that we were not able to do anything else. So this year is about our creativity, things that we've been wanting to do for a long time. Finally getting a chance. We're still, Trevor, he kind of is assuming that, isn't he? Is Trevor filming that as well?
It depends on if he does a good job on yours. I might have to seek professionals.
It'll be a while, Trevor, because we got to finish mine. And
once we get hers put together, then we'll start on that.
But we're spending this. We've got an Etsy store. I know I mentioned that last time. We've got some t-shirt transfers back there. We're working on figuring out the rest of that and getting some t-shirts, getting that store up and running. So
some other
we got a lot of
to put on the store.
A lot of irons in the fire right now.
So exactly.
But we do have special events here, like the May 15th and 16th. The night of the 15th, meet and greet tickets are still available. Brian Peony wrote the book here at the Ditto House. He's releasing, or not releasing, but doing
the book release party.
Book release party that night, and you can get an autograph, a tour of the house, and then
pick up a copy of the book.
Pick up a copy of the book, and he's also the Scary Place, which is the pet book that goes with that, will also be available that night. And then the night of the 16th will be Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire, and Brian and Sarah and Rob from Get Haunted will be our guests there since they're already in town. Those tickets won't go on sale till March 22nd or 23rd, because we currently have tickets on sale. If you look at the crawler here, for our March 21st event of Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire up at Fort Duffield for March 21st. So those are on sale now. $50 gets you a cookout. It gets you meet and greet, story time, investigation. You've got the whole place. You can either sit around the fire and just, hang out with friends, tell your stories.
Hear some cool stories, tell your own stories.
Or you can venture out on your own.
Yeah.
And Squatch Man's always there. We got Squatch Man on the 21st. We've got Squatch Man. We've got Todd and Leanne SQ of the Black Wolf Paranormal, and we've got AJ of AJ Paranormal. The guys do a great job. So
Soul Quest Paranormal.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't know which guys you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what guys you're talking about.
I don't know, because most of them, that if you're talking about like Trevor, I don't know. You're talking about Greg Bakken? Definitely not. But yeah, it's good to have you in here, Bobby. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah. So yeah, March 21st will be our first Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire. We're hoping that the Squatch Man's all healed up and good to go by then. He should be. But we, like she said, we've cut back a lot on what we put on the schedule this year. But then last night we were looking at the calendar to try to figure out when we could invite some friends of mine from work over to the house
There's a lot on the calendar.
And we don't have very many weekends where we don't have stuff on the calendar, even though we've cut way back.
Well, immediate months are pretty full. We haven't filled up throughout the whole year, but it seems to
springtime is full.
But we do have family coming, like my cousins coming in April, talking about us.
Oh, well, thank you, Bob.
You said the guys, and I was like, what?
Well, you got the tomboy get up on.
I do have the tomboy get up on. When do I not look like a tomboy? When do you ever see me look like
you look more, you look like you just came out from under the hood of a 47 Chevy.
I've been milking cows.
Milking cows? Okay. I gotta have a sip because she talks too much. All right. Now, let's get down to the serious business.
We have serious business.
I was trying to think of something. No, one thing that we've mentioned a couple of times, we have not gone any further than mentioning it and talking about it, but it is something that we want y'all to look out for. We're going to be opening up some ticketed events here at the house.
Snacks with the Packs.
Snacks with the Packs, where you come by the house. We might order a pizza or something simple like that. It's not going to be like a full-fledged meal, but it'd be something where we can all just sit around the dinner table.
Take you on a tour and give you a few hours to investigate.
Yeah.
That way, we don't have people here all night, so we can still get some rest.
Can still function and go to work the next day if we need to.
And for those people that haven't been able to afford in the past, we charge $500 for those overnights for people that haven't been able to attend those because of the finances. They can buy 1 or 2 tickets. We'll probably do like 10 tickets for each of those.
10 tickets for like, I don't know, $30 a piece, something like that.
So.
We'll keep it reasonable, enough to cover whatever food we get, and then put a little money toward the restoration fund of the Ditto House because we got a lot of work to do.
A lot.
But that is something that I did want to mention because it is something that I would think we're going to go ahead and start, planning out some dates for it.
Yeah, we just haven't got anything on the calendar for it yet. We'll kind of hang out for a little while. Mark, as soon as you can let me know something, that way I I don't take up too many dates so that you have more options.
Which idea
Trevor?
are you talking about, Trevor? Because we've done talked about 9 different ideas.
Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna be with Ernie and Trevor all weekend next weekend.
We got this.
We most definitely will, Bobby.
We'll check you out, Bobby. Definitely. And we appreciate you chiming in here. We've got a YouTube channel too, Packman Paranormal. We're actually airing there right now. You can go
the only thing you'll see there is
our podcast. Snacks with the Packs. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this. See, Trevor is our tech.
He's our graphic artist. He does a lot of our show flyers and ads and things like that. But anyway,
because we're inept.
Actually, we're not. Actually, I make a pretty damn spiffy freaking. I do.
You mean like those T-shirts that you tried to put together had 19 people on the front of them?
Yeah, they look good. I like them with 19 people.
Y'all, I told him simple design. Design us a simple design for spirits, squatches, and stories around the campfire. He pulls out a shirt with 19 freaking people on the front of it. Who does a T-shirt with 19
They're
people
just
on the
freaking silhouettes?
19?
That was a good average of how many people we have at the event.
That's not
that's even less than what we average at the event.
That's not how you do it, buddy.
That is how we do it.
That's not counting the swatches.
If I put a shirt out there with like 3 people around, it'd be like nobody goes to those things.
I don't think they're looking at that and gauging how many tickets we're selling.
That's what they're doing.
Those 19 people did not include the squatch, the spirit, the fairy, the alien, the campfire. It was just like a big mess. I was like,
it was not a big mess.
Like,
it was a beautiful mess.
No.
I did a good job on that design, y'all.
Thank God anybody that does work with us knows that I'm the final say. So Ernie will approve everything. And then they're like, hold on a minute. And then I get something. I'm like, yeah, no. So he doesn't want to admit it. That's true.
It's not true. It's not.
We're the crew.
Yeah, this is our crew. This is
I'm the boss.
Packman Paranormal right here. Here's the crew.
And I'm the boss.
One other thing I wanted to talk about is a couple of things. I got a lot of things I want to talk about, really, because I like to talk. As if you didn't know that. Our friends Todd and Leanne Eskew, who run the events at the Bell Witch Cave. They also have some events on their page, the Black Wolf Paranormal.
Go check them out.
Trousdale Place, Stone Harmony.
Leanne's going to have a book signing.
Leanne will be having a book signing. She wrote a book about her paranormal journey, I guess you'd call it. And she's going to be signing those at these events.
I think that's the last weekend of April, maybe.
I'm not sure the exact dates, but Buffy knows me very well. See? Tell him, Buffy. I'm usually very quiet.
Very shocking, Buffy? Isn't it, Buffy?
Buffy knows I'm quiet. Buffy of Night Song Paranormal.
Go check them out. They
part
got
of
a
our
lot
paranormal
of
family as well. No.
Buffy
when is Bear Fest or the Bear Con?
That is a weekend after. I think it's the weekend after the 15th, 16th event here. It's the following weekend. I don't have those dates.
It's like May 22nd, 23rd, I think.
I think so. And then Buffy and with Night Song Paranormal, they're going to be at our Spirits, Squatches, and Stories event on July 11th.
Yeah, they'll be our guest hosts there. But go follow BearCon at Octagon Hall.
I will look it up right now and see, because I'm pretty sure that
a lot of you know that we lost Barry Gaunt, who ran Octagon Hall. Lost him last year. And our good friend Beth Allen is the director of operations there, I believe is her title. And they're having an event there this year to help raise money to
barn.
Save the barn at Octagon Hall. It's been through hell with storms and everything the last couple of years.
Saturday, May 23rd at 11 a.m. is when it starts.
Yeah. So check that out. Go check that. I mean, Octagon Hall is one of the coolest places.
Very active location.
One of the coolest places.
We're labeled the Ditto House Inn. If you Google us, it comes up often as Kentucky's most haunted house. But Octagon Hall is a house in Kentucky.
It was a
but
home
we see it more as a museum or whatever, and I don't
because that's what it is.
and I don't think that it's put in the same category, but it is very active, very haunted. Never came away from there disappointed. So definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. So y'all check out BearCon. That's for a good cause, and it's people that are near and dear to us. So I'd like to see them do well with that. We just what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, got asked to speak at the Paintsville Paracon.
Yep.
I don't think he's got a official title for it yet, does he?
I think no, not yet. He doesn't.
But there's going to be a Paracon in Paintsville, Kentucky, that we've been asked to speak at.
I was looking to see if I could find those dates for Stone Harmony and everything. Yeah, I'm just going to have to say go to the Black Wolf Paranormal page because it's not readily available.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Paintsville Paracon. I can't
Farrakhan. It's
Farrakon.
don't be a Farrakhan.
Hand me my calendar from. Oh, my calendar's not over there. Never mind. It's back in the bedroom.
Okay.
I want to say that's June 27th, maybe.
That sounds right.
And yes, June 27th.
One other thing, he hasn't really started promoting it yet, but I just want to give you guys a heads up about what's it called? Squatch Fest in Ferdinand, Indiana, hosted by the one and only Squatch man himself, Greg Yost. He is putting on his first ever Bigfoot conference. And he's got some great guest speakers coming in. I don't want to spoil anything for him because, like I say, he hasn't officially announced everything yet. But just be on the lookout for Squatch Fest in Ferdinand, Indiana, hosted by Greg Yost. That's going to be a great event. He's got the venue. Talked to him last night. He said he's got the venue all paid for and squared away. And
we'll start when he starts promotions, we'll start pushing him on all of our social media.
Yeah. So there's a lot coming up for us and our paranormal family. I mean, most of you that know us, follow us, watch our show and stuff, you know that we've got a pretty tight knit paranormal.
Pretty night. We got
pretty. I almost said pretty night tit. Tight knit. Tight knit.
He's got a night tit.
Tight knit paranormal family that includes the Black Wolf Paranormal, Beth Allen of Soul on Blaze, Nights Long Paranormal, T-Dog, Trevor, Big Daddy Andy, Steven, Mark. We're going to include Mark.
You get ready to have Mark here overnight.
Mark.
He knows where you sleep, and he's going to be here overnight. What
about Greg Balkin?
That's between you and Greg.
I don't know. Is Squatchman Greg Yost? But we always try to help one another out and promote everybody's whatever they've got going on, and we vet these people. So if you hear us talk about them, we at least think they're good people. So
for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, you can take that or leave it. But if you hear us promoting somebody like Buffy of Night Song, and you think Buffy's just a weirdo, then that's on you. I mean, we actually kind of like her. So
well, we think she's a weirdo, but she's our kind of weirdo.
Yeah, there's that.
She's our weirdo.
Yeah.
Claire, this is all day, every day. It's all day, every day.
Boot her. No, this is another one of those shows where we really didn't come on with any kind of plan. What do
you mean another one of those shows? When do we ever come on with a plan?
Usually when we have a show, we don't have a plan.
Right. There is never a plan. And anything we do, any aspect of our life, is there ever a plan?
You got all these lists and notebooks and calendars and everything to plan shit, and we still don't have a damn plan.
That's why I'm going to the doctor. I need medication.
Yes.
What's your excuse?
You put me in this whatever you want to funk, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. There's Miss Beth Allen.
We were just talking about you and promoting the heck out of you.
Yeah. Did you hear us talking about you? I said nice things, Beth, because I love you, sister. Denise was being mean.
Denise is never mean to her sister. Beth knows.
She was being mean. Only Beth cares. So there. But yeah, there's the one and only Beth Allen, the one and only Parathug, the director of operations at Octagon Hall. And like I say, you guys check out that BearCon coming up. That's going to be a good event and for a good cause. I did want to open up.
Look, there's no plan, and he hasn't quit talking. Like, he just keeps going.
Well, if it was up to you, we would just sit here.
We love you, Beth.
We would just sit here, and you would click on everybody's comments and go, "Oh, there's that." Right? Oh Lord, help me.
Parajam.
Gettysburg Parajam.
All right.
Everybody check out the Parajam
in Gettysburg on August
Gettysburg
29th.
Recreational Park on Long Lane in Gettysburg. We've probably been there and don't know it.
Possibly.
Cool. Yeah, Bobby, feel free to share that to our Packman Paranormal Facebook page or group.
Yeah, we'll approve the advertisement.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought again. I was going to say something.
I wasn't paying attention to you, so I don't know what you're saying.
All right, I'm going to say this, okay? And we try not to be controversial with anything that we say, but I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial.
I don't know what he's saying, so don't put me in this category.
I get a little bit tired of people forcing their beliefs upon the rest of the community. Okay, if you believe that, for example, Bigfoot is a big hairy ape that just happens to be sneaky enough that nobody can find him, with all the technology and all the different methods that people use to try to find Bigfoot these days,
get on this?
Just let me finish. Then that's fine. But don't tell me I'm a demon hunter because I look for a paranormal version of Bigfoot.
Yeah, we have had somebody say that recently.
In fact, you can kiss my ass if that's what you think. So there. But anyway.
No, we're demon hunters.
I digress.
Anyway. We're demon hunters anyway.
Yeah,
we talk to the dead.
That's what we, if you talk to the dead, you're obviously a demon hunter, devil worshiper, and something evil that should be shunned and prayed over and have holy water thrown on you, right? Anyway. Beth can fly. I saw her. Well, I heard stories of her fly across the room at Rosemont.
We've seen her fly. Yeah, Buffy made Barbie join. So, Barbie, you didn't want to watch us on your own accord? What are you trying to say?
Yep. Go ahead and boot her. Go ahead and ban Barbie. No. The paranormal field is all about searching for things that are unknown or unproven, unprovable, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's what it's all about. Be it cryptid hunting, be it ghost hunting, be it ufology, whatever you want to call it. We don't have hard science to prove any of it one way or the other. What we have is our experiences and the evidence that we do gather when we gather evidence, and our opinions. And opinions are like assholes. Okay, everybody has one. So if you try to force your opinion on me and tell me that I am wrong for what I believe, when my belief is based on my own personal experiences, which you, sir, have had none of, then you are using your platform to promote bigotry and something that I don't support. I'll just put it that way. And I'm not going to name names, but there was something that came out recently that really got me riled up in this regard. So I just wanted to say that.
And that was like a month ago. Why are we on this right now?
I just happened to think of it tonight. I had a dream.
Okay.
Anyway. No, we got about 20 minutes left. And
for anybody that's just now joining in, we are going live on the Real Ditto House Inn 1841 page right after this, because we've been promising some ghost stories over there, and we've had to cancel the last 2 times. So we figured while we were already in show mode, we just go from one to the next, and that way we're
in full hair and makeup here. Look at us.
You ain't in full hair.
That's all I got.
Okay.
I got all of it that I got. It's right. It's here.
Exactly, Beth.
Exactly.
Well, since we're on that, I'll just go a step further. People that pop up all of a sudden, hey, there's our
Miss
sister Leanne.
We were talking about her.
Hey, Leanne, put your dates for Stone Harmony and Trousdale over here. We were talking about your book signing, but I didn't know the date off the top of my head. I've had a couple, and not recently, but over the last few months, pop up in my DMs asking, how are you? Say, oh, I thought we were friends. We're not friends anymore. And if I'm scrolling and I see, if you voted this way, unfriend me. If you support this, unfriend me. If you do this, unfriend me. I'm going to unfriend you, whether I have voted that way or not. You know why? Because that's ridiculous and childish, and that's not what I'm scrolling to find. So if I unfriend you, don't be surprised when I do, when you're the one that told me to. Just saying.
Yeah. Yep. I'll second that. I don't care if you're left, right, middle, whatever. If you, if you decide friendships based on that, then you're not a friend I want to have, because I've got friends on all sides of the political spectrum, the sexual orientation spectrum, religious spectrum, you name it. And
that's Leanne's book signing at Stone Harmony on April 25th. Well, I'll tell you right now, Ernie and I do not discuss politics online at all, because that's not what our platform is about. But with us being a team and being married, people assume if he speaks out one way, that's how we both are, or if I speak out one way, that's how we both are. We are a house divided.
Totally opposite ends of the spectrum.
And we just don't even discuss politics, because we do not agree and we butt heads. We did not vote the same. We never will vote the same, but we managed to coexist and be married.
Exactly.
And that's just,
and that's what I'm talking about. When people put that kind of thing on their social media pages, like, if you believe in this, then unfriend me, or if you believe in that, then unfriend me. I mean, if you can't be friends on someone through social media because of politics or this belief or that belief, that's sad, because we are as loving a couple as you'll ever find.
We have people all the time that are like, oh, I want what you have. You all are so cute together. You all, and it's like, we just are who we are, but we're opposite people.
Yeah.
And Trousdale has 7 tickets left, and it's March 13th for anybody in the area. Well, Bobby, get with us sometime.
Yeah, reach out.
You're welcome.
You can find us on Facebook. That's the easiest
I don't
way.
do as many.
She doesn't do them solo.
I don't do them solo, and I don't do as many off of our personal stuff. Like if you want us on your show or whatever, it may just be him. But a lot of that has to do too about my work schedule. So I'm a nurse and I do 12-hour shifts. But right now I'm on night shift, but even when I'm on day shift, sometimes it's like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night before I get off work. So it makes it more complicated for me to participate. So Ernie has a lot more free time in the evenings than I've got.
Yeah.
But
we got all kinds. Just reach out and we'll try to set something up, Bobby. No, I guess I'm getting old and cynical and cranky, turning into a grumpy old man. As I approach Todd Eskew's age, I'm turning into a grumpy old man.
Don't be mean to the Todd. The Todd ain't in here to defend himself.
He's probably at work, so he's fair game. But anyway, I mean, I have a hard time tolerating people who impose their opinions on people. Especially when it comes to a situation where they might not have nearly as much. All right, then. He was live in Venezuela at a dance party.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Joshua's had a wild night.
Well, Josh, even though you're getting in here a little late, like I said just a few minutes ago, we're going to be live on the Real Ditto House in 1841 after here.
Yeah, so. About 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Buffy. Getting old and cynical as if he hasn't been there.
Buffy, do you ever want to be allowed in this house again?
Oh, he's putting he needs
Good
some.
God, Leanne, give that man a break. He works like 70 hours a day. And you're like, Todd, you got to get home and put this furniture together because I'm a little princess and I don't know how to turn a screwdriver. Is that what you're doing?
When are you going to put my chair together, by the way?
I'm a little princess and I don't know how to turn a screwdriver.
Yes, I will let Buffy in. We'll lock Ernie out.
Whatever.
You're welcome, Joshua.
So anyway, yeah. I mean, our beliefs on Bigfoot, for example, come from the fact that we have experienced what we talk about. We have experienced the eye shine. We've experienced them appearing out of nowhere. We've experienced them cloaking. And so for someone to sit here and tell me that, well, that can't happen because an ape can't do that, it's like, okay, well, it's not a damn ape, so shut up. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
What was that?
That was probably this cord moving when I moved my foot.
Oh, I'll get your foot off the cord. Why you
Get the cord out from under my foot. All right, then.
So, all right.
Well, does anybody over in the
cup buddy's empty.
Well, you're going to have to get some more before we do our live.
I'm running in here right quick because it's
right.
not like he needs me to do this show.
What?
You'd be talking for an hour.
We got 12 more minutes to talk. True that. I did want to ask if anybody over here in the comments had any comments or questions about any of this stuff. Have at it, because like I say, we didn't have any kind of plan today. We were hoping for an interactive show with you guys, and all I've gotten is slander from Buffy and Barbie. And
Barbie hasn't said that until you. Leanne has.
Oh yeah, that's right, Leanne. Sorry, Barbie. Leanne and Buffy have just slandered.
Barbie will slander you.
Barbie doesn't slander me. Barbie's nice, and she likes me a lot.
Barbie likes me more.
I don't know about that. Beth loves me.
Beth loves me more too.
Well, whatever.
I'm everybody's favorite.
I don't know about that. Can we take a vote over in the comments? Who's your favorite?
I was waiting for you to say, who's your daddy? So it sounded like you're going to say, who's your daddy?
See, you're nasty. That's all you think of is nasty stuff. That's why more people like me.
How is that nasty? Where's your mind at?
Who's your daddy? That's the way you said it. It's not what you said, it's how you said it. I thought you were going to say, who's your daddy? That's how you said that.
I did not.
That is how you said that. And that's not what I said. I said, who's your favorite? And I said, just plain like that. Not, who's your favorite? I didn't say that. Did I say, y'all rewind it. Did I say that? No. See? So far, I'm leading the votes.
So far, you're leading the votes.
Yeah.
Ain't no votes up there.
That means I'm leading. Yeah, next week we're going to have a guest.
Yeah, because listening to us ramble is running people away.
Exactly, Bobby.
Very much agreed.
And the more you learn about the paranormal, you know, after You're right. Undergarment choices are important. And Mark Brown says his favorite is red. Mark is not invited back.
A red gets the vote. If we're adding red to the mix, me and Ernie are toast.
Yeah.
Bobby,
Everybody loves red.
We agree with you wholeheartedly, Bobby, and that's why we don't disregard anybody's beliefs or what they, if even if people believe differently than us, if they can come to us and have a normal conversation, a respectful conversation, we can have a conversation.
Right. But that's the thing. That's the key right there, is have the normal conversation and not impose your beliefs on someone and then discount their own beliefs.
Claire loves red, and she's never even met him. Everybody loves red. We need to have Red up here. Red needs to be our special guest.
Red would be a terrible guest. He would fart.
They wouldn't smell it.
We would.
He's known as
most
the flatulent.
Of you all have smelled Red's
Anybody
farts.
that's been here knows Red.
Most everybody in the chat has smelled Red's fart. Bobby, you're the lucky one. You and Claire are lucky. You have not smelled Red's farts. Pretty much everybody else that said anything on this page so far has smelled a Red fart at one time or another. And it's not pretty. It's not a good thing. Am I lying?
Flatulent dog.
He is Red the paranormal farting pooch.
Poot and pooch.
The
Paranormal
poot and pooch.
Say that 10 times real
Paranormal poot and pooch. Paranormal poot and pooch. Paranormal poot and pooch. That's 3. That's all I got in me.
We're professionals, y'all.
We are. This is a very well put together podcast where we go over our script and our show notes for hours before going live.
We type it all out. We practice.
We do. We rehearse the lines, and we get our timing down pat. Just like a real radio professional.
Yeah, Bobby, be thankful. Look, Steven knows he smelled a red fart.
He smelled red farts. He knows all about them. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up, y'all. If you got anything you want to say, anything you want to ask, you got about a minute and a half to do it before we wrap this up so that we can get ready to go live on the Real Ditto House in 1841 page.
Down in the parlor, we're going to tell a ghost story about
in the dining or in the living room.
In the living room. In the living room, we're going to tell a story of some mysterious crepe myrtle flowers.
Yep, that happened on a dark and stormy night.
And that's not even trying to make a play on words. It really was a dark and stormy night.
Exactly, and that's part of the story. So, we about ready to go?
Yep. If you're not following the Real Ditto House in 1841 Facebook page, go over there and follow us.
Click follow, and then
get ready to see us.
Check out this ghost story. Well, I guess it's a ghost story.
Oh yeah.
It's a mystery anyway. So come and see us at the Real Ditto House in 1841 on Facebook, and we'll talk to you about the crepe myrtle flowers. All right. We appreciate everybody that joined us tonight, everybody that chimed in the chat over here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully you'll come over and check out our live that we're getting ready to do on the Real Ditto House in 1841. So you guys take care. We love y'all. Everybody be good to one another. And don't start no shit. There won't be no shit. All right? We'll see you next week. And we're still here.
We're still here.
We are still